Namaste. I'm Manisha Davar and I welcome you to the 7th episode of Understanding Aviation with MD. In this episode and few coming episodes, we would discuss about emergencies and preparedness. Both airline staff and passengers contribute to safety of an airline and air travel. Hence, it is a combined responsibility to ensure safety of people around. Recent incidents from past have created curiosity, unrest, and fear amongst passengers. What we must remember is that air travel still remains the safest mode of travel. Together, we can achieve high standards of safety. Let's start by understanding your role as a passenger. As a passenger, your contribution to safety starts right from the time of booking, by ensuring that you read through all instructions carefully and pass only the right information to the airline. If you are booking an emergency exit row, ensure that you read all instructions and adhere to the minimum age criteria and are not a passenger with reduced mobility or differently abled. You must be able to operate the emergency exit door independently without anyone's help in case it is required. If you are not an able-bodied person, you must not book an emergency exit row for yourself. Once you have boarded the aircraft, you must store your luggage carefully and safely as per instructions given by cabin crew or placards mentioned in the aircraft itself. This is important to ensure that this baggage does not become an obstruction in case of an unlikely situation of an emergency evacuation. If you hear the cabin crew making announcement about refueling or the cockpit crew announcing information about refueling, you must not use your mobile phones or other portable electronic devices. This can be a hazard to safety. Please adhere to instructions given by cabin crew in the interest of your safety and that of fellow passengers. Once you are seated and settled, you must go through the safety instruction card kept in the seat pocket in front of you or near your seat. Location of the safety instruction card may differ if you are seated at an emergency exit row. It is important to read the safety instruction card each time you travel because this safety instruction card is designed as per the aircraft type. You may not know if you are flying the same aircraft type or a different aircraft type. Apart from this, at all point in time, you must adhere to the safety instructions given by the airline staff. To prepare a passenger for any unlikely event of an emergency, mandatory briefings are provided before door close or before takeoff. These briefings differ. For example, briefings given to passengers at emergency exit row, briefing given to passengers who are differently abled, briefing for parents or guardians traveling with infant, briefing for passengers who have restricted mobility or reduced mobility, and briefing to all passengers in form of safety demonstration. Whenever such briefing is provided, you must pay complete attention to this briefing. Even if you are a frequent traveler or are used to traveling at emergency exit, you must still listen to the emergency exit row briefing carefully without being distracted by usage of mobile phone or talking to fellow passengers. This is important because emergency exit and its operation may differ as per the aircraft type. If you are in doubt or could not understand the briefing, you must ask the cabin crew to repeat the briefing. Be sure of the steps that you should follow in case of an emergency. Never ever operate the door without an emergency situation. Always wait for an appropriate command given by cabin crew or cockpit crew. Subscribe to the channel to ensure you get all future episodes on emergency preparedness and your contribution to safe operations. Thank you for your time. Have a safe flight ahead.